So when people think of the U.S. Air Force in the state of Utah, normally they think of Hill Air Force Base. But you'd be surprised to find that more than 50 acres of the Salt Lake International Airport are actually dedicated right here to the Roland R Wright Airbase and the Utah Air National Guard. Right behind me here you have KC-135 air refueling tankers. These things can refill jets as they're flying. They don't even need to land to refuel, which I was stuck circling the airport the other day because of wind, and they were like, oh, we can't land, but we're gonna run out of gas, so we're gonna have to land somewhere else. I don't know why they just didn't send one of these guys up. Can't you refuel a 737? I guess it doesn't work like that. So obviously during World War II, the government was spending all sorts of money on military stuff. But World War II ended, they had to figure out what to do with it. Military budgets were cut, and I mean really cut. President Truman passed a lot of the military responsibilities onto the states, and that's where the Air National Guard was born. The Air National Guard was actually established before the United States Air Force. So a bunch of P-51 Mustangs landed right here in Salt Lake City in November of 1946. I do have to kind of mention that growing up in an Air National Guard family, September of 1947 is considered the birth of the Utah Air National Guard. Just putting that in there. So as we're walking here, I noticed the tail art here, the Mountain West Militia that they have on the tail. They have stickers that they pass around. I've got a couple of them. Soldiers and airmen love to do this thing where they have their unit stickers and they'll put them all over things, which maybe that's where I got my love of sticking stickers on stuff. This right here, this is Major Bacon. B-A-K-U-N.
That's correct, yeah.
I'll bet kindergarten was rough.
It was, but everybody loves bacon, so now it's pretty cool.
And now you're an officer, so everybody's like, nah, I'm not gonna mess with that guy.
It's worked out.
This is a KC-135 behind us here. They have the most advanced versions of the KC-135 in the world right here in Utah. Is that correct?
It's not incorrect.
It's not incorrect, it's not wrong. Yeah. So tell us what we're looking at here.
So this is a 1961 KC-135 Tail 275. It's our primary test aircraft for the time being.
It's kind of cool to see, like you say, this was 1961. So that means the newest plane you guys have here was built in the 1960s?
In the 60s, yep.
But it's been heavily modified since then.
Heavily modified to keep up with the new demands of FAA airspace here and international airspace. So we have to be certified to fly in each individual country because we're worldwide deployable, and that's what our military asks of us.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so check this out. This is the boom operator spot. The boom operator would come back. I'm in the tail of the plane. And then any plane that can be refueled will fly up right behind you here, and you control the gas pump with all these buttons and switches and stuff. So Air Force, Navy, Marines, pretty much any jet that can be refueled can fly up right back here, including Air Force One. How about that? So if I'm getting blown up, like how much protection is this going to offer me?
Yeah, more than nothing. So,
I know that this stuff looks cool when it's on, but you do not feel cool while they're putting it on you. Bring it on, Russia!
So that
is an AT-4 launcher.
This you'll see this. It actually has idiot-proof instructions. When you're dealing with a rocket launcher, you want to make sure that you're dealing with the very basic instructions. Danger area. This is the noisy end. Ready? Oh! It's got me in the eye. But I don't aim.
No, it's pretty much a large area is kind of what you're going for there.
I have to ask, as a journalist, what is this thing?
That is actually a rocket from the War of 1812.
You get that? This right here, this is as old as the Star-Spangled Banner. Put that in perspective. Check out the writing on it. Okay, so we actually get to come into the Utah Air National Guard's EOC, stands for Emergency Operations Center. One of the big differences between the Air National Guard and the Air Force is the Air National Guard actually works for the state as opposed to the federal government. So they answer to the governor of Utah. So if there's ever a state emergency, the governor can call the Air National Guard and say, hey guys, we need you to go fix this thing. You got it, boss, let's go. And then they come in here and they can coordinate with the state on anything and everything. So I want to say late 1960s, early 1970s, They had a F-86 Sabre jet that was kind of on display at the Utah National Guard headquarters off I-15 in Draper. And then around 2009, 2010, it came down to get a paint job. And here it is. It's been here ever since. Turns out they took it down, they were going to paint it, and it was so corroded from being out in the weather for the last 40, 50 years that it would cost a lot of money to fix it. Yeah, look at that. It's actually got the Captain Cliff Jolette? Oh, Jolly. So this is named after Cliff Jolly. They painted it to be his. Dude, that was an amazing day. I can't tell you how much fun that was. Holy cow. So my thanks to the Utah Air National Guard. My thanks to Lieutenant Colonel Larson for having us out here today, and to all the other airmen and officers who showed us around. Brave women and men putting it on the line for us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year. So like it, subscribe to it, and comment below what you want to see next time on cool stuff in Utah. Yeah.